therefore do not accept interference in our affairs. All trials are held as part of an independent judiciary. Therefore, we do not accept being attacked in the guise of human rights, because our law is based on the Suna and the Quran, and our kingdom is one of the first to support the principles of human rights. We've always respected international human rights instruments in this area in conformity with Sharia.
Mr. President, the Vienna Declaration enshrines the idea that the human being can be oppressed, persecuted and jailed, but the human spirit, the flame of liberty, cannot be extinguished. Martin Luther King, who led the nonviolent struggle for equal rights of African Americans, was arrested 30 times and put behind bars. Eventually, he won the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming one of the great figures of his country and the world. In Czechoslovakia, Václav Havel spent 5 years in and out of communist prisons, endured decades of police surveillance, and had his many plays and essays suppressed. Eventually, he led the Velvet Revolution that overthrew communism in 1989 and served 14 years as president. He became a potent symbol in the West for the struggle against authoritarianism in communist Eastern and Central Europe. Mr. President, today in our time, we have our own model of courage. His name is Raif Badawi, a human rights activist in Saudi Arabia. He was arrested by Saudi Arabia, which is a member of this council, after starting a website called Free Saudi Liberals. The blog featured content critical of the country's religious establishment. He was convicted of cybercrime and sentenced to 1,000 lashes and 10 years in prison. He was flogged in January with the first 50 lashes. His story is world famous. At the Geneva Summit for Human Rights held across the street, 20 human rights groups, led by UN Watch, bestowed Mr. Badawi with this prize, the Geneva Summit Courage Award, presented to Raif Badawi for inspiring the world with your extraordinary courage in the defense of liberty and universal human rights. Today, Mr. President, I urge Saudi Arabia, as a member of this Council, which has solemnly pledged to promote and protect human rights, to announce, here and now, that you will release Mr. Badawi, an innocent man who has committed no crime, and to be proud to accept this award on his behalf, to give it to him, and to be proud of perhaps the most courageous citizen in all of Saudi Arabia and perhaps of the world. I thank you, Mr. President.